Perhaps many of you know that Bashir al-Assad is the son of the former president and dictator of Syria, Hafez al-Assad, who ruled Syria for 40 years, from 1970 until 2000. And Hafez al-Assad came from the Alawite community. He was the first in his family to attend high school, to go beyond a primary school education. He was a good student in school, was at the top of his class, but the Alawites at the time, they were excluded from the dominant urban elite, which was Sunni in Syria. And also poor. As I say, he was the first to go to get a high school education. Family couldn't afford a university education, and so he went and studied at the military academy. He eventually went to the Soviet Union for training as a fighter pilot, and comes back. And I should also say, as a student, he was part of the Ba'ath Party, and you often hear that name, the Ba'ath Party. It's a party that had its origins in Syria in the 1940s. Its principles were Arab nationalism, pan-Arabism, the idea of unifying Arabs, doing away with these boundaries that they saw as imposed upon the Middle East by European colonialism, and socialism, Arab socialism. And on the religious question, trying to take a non-sectarian view towards religious issues. And this is the party that, Hafez Assad joins as a student, comes to dominate, and then he went on, pursued a military career, became first commander of the Air Force and then defense minister, and finally in 1970 seizes power. And I think one could say, that you have what becomes a dictatorship under Hafez Assad and a brutal one in Syria in those 40 years.